Hey, what is up everybody? My name is Nick Holden and I'd like to welcome you to the Injustice 2 Legendary Series. As you can see it on your screen right now, we had the first qualifier kicking off yesterday on the 1st of, the first qualifier kicking off on the 8th of September, and today we're following up with the top 4 players, making it all the way through. And in our winners bracket final, we have 2 powerhouse players, one from Zambia, one from South Africa, getting ready to take on one another in this epic match. Of course, the winner will secure themselves a spot in that next round and essentially guaranteeing themselves into the Legendary League, which is going to take place on the 14th and 21st of October. So without further ado, how about we take a look at the competitors that are lining up today. So in the first one is none other than FTG Shokan. He was the winner of our previous tournament, and guess what? He's back at it again, and he's ready to show his skill. Going up with Superman, Supergirl, as well as the good old player himself, Black Manta. And obviously representing South Africa on the other side of things, we've got Killjoy. Favorite 3 characters at the moment is none other than Scarecrow, Aquaman, as well as Wonder Woman. And it looks like players are getting ready and pretty much set for character selection. So without further ado, I'm going to cross over to that side and check out while we wait for these players. Of course, you guys can hear it in the background. It's the epic waiting music, as we are currently in a King of the Hill lobby. If you're wondering exactly how we're doing this, we are showing you exactly how essentially these players get into the lobby. And right now, I get moved to the sidelines as these 2 players get ready for character selection. So let's drop right in. On the left-hand side, it looks like we'll have Lai, and on the right-hand side, it's going to be none other than Killjoy. And as we get both of these players ready, I want to find out your predictions in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win. And I'm gonna back my boy Brandon Shokan going into this one. He's been an absolutely fantastic fighter throughout every single one of our tournaments, and today I'm sure it's going to be no different, as it's going to be the likes of Black Adam taking on Superman in this one. It is, of course, Injustice 2 Legendary Series, and I'd like to thank you for joining in.
Fighters approaching Slaughter Swamp.
All right. So we are going off to Slaughter Swamp, and that's going to be the location. I do not really want to hedge my bets at this point, so how about we wait for the characters to push themselves live into this one, and we bring up the score screen as we take a look. In the beginning, it's going to be Lai on the left-hand side and Killjoy on the right-hand side. Lai, of course, the South African representative. And right now, both these players just kind of getting their zonal positioning in place, making sure that they can get themselves into a close-quarter fight. And right now, it's your boy Lai coming up with a decent combo to start things off. Use that meter burn to get the freeze a bit earlier. And now just keeping him locked down in the corner, trying to connect with those overheads. And this one still, both players get an opportunity to feel one another out, trying to get an understanding of where they're going to be able to get their damage in. And right now, I've got to be saying, if you're Killjoy, you're on the back foot and you're not feeling too healthy at this stage of the game, because your boy Lai is running you down as he uses the meter burn laser just to be able to finish that one off and remove the first bar of health from his opposite number. So right now, it's looking like Shogun is the one that has what it takes to be able to roll out with this one. And if you're just joining us, this battle, of course, when it comes down to Black Adam, also has a decent toolkit to be able to execute from a distance, rush his way in with a couple of combos. Now just going to be able to pick up the grab there as he catches Lai off guard, as the rush wake up will be called into play. So far, both players, got to be said, Killjoy has been on the back foot throughout, and Lai has looked like a machine unto his own, as he's currently just bridging the distance, making sure that that map interactable, not going to be coming down on him too hard. Will connect with a couple of lows, as the grab will be able to come in there from Killjoy. And right now uses that charge to burn himself up, and it looks like a combo gets successfully blocked out there from Lai yet again, as he seems to know Black Adam all too well. It is one of his, I wouldn't say his main characters, but he is pretty decent with Black Adam in hand. But now we'll be able to use that meter burn freeze, and just like that, whittles him down to make it 1-0 in favor of Shogun, looking oh so powerful with that Superman in hand. So now we look over to Killjoy, who has an opportunity to potentially change things up. So right now, he might go back to the character selection, and let's see if he's going to opt for somebody different. We've seen him use... Yeah, and that's exactly what I want to see, is Atom in the past. Some of his competitors saying he's one of the best Atoms in Sub-Saharan Africa, and now Shogun is going to be put to the test. So Shogun, you know what? I'm going to vote for it. Why not? Let's see what's going to happen here. As this is a best of 3, so if he does manage to eliminate his opposite number from this one, that is going to mean that Shogun will qualify to the tournament and progress through to the winner's bracket final. Oh no, actually the grand final of this qualifier. And will connect with the low, puts him into a corner. Now, Atom, whenever he crouches, you'll see that character manipulation as he gets much smaller. And once again puts Baby in the corner, and 1-2 keeps him up, keeps up the juggle. Unfortunately drops it halfway through, so not coming up with the full damage there, but however will connect with the low. And once again Shogun looking like a force unto his own right now. So a couple of big shots do get traded out, who goes low and will be able to connect with his special. As once again, it's the same combo over and over again, and does not look like TB Killjoy is ready for it, as he will finally turn things around as he puts Lai back into the corner himself. Will be able to connect with that gun and keeps up the juggle. Will throw down gas onto the floor, and once again going to be using that trait oh so effectively just to keep himself back in this game. So looks like for once Shogun has a contest on his hands, as he's not too sure how to deal with the little big man that is Atom.
Worlds within worlds within worlds, I tell ya.
So now deciding, you know what, I need to play some more zonal play as he tries to keep his distance, as right now not going to be able to connect with the overhead. And once again that gets well blocked out from Killjoy, who's trying to find his way in here. You can see he's quite resilient, but currently with half a bar and not much meter to really trade with, he's going to be on the back foot as he uses that teleport across screen. That's not going to catch him off guard, but will be able to get himself into a grab. And that's a couple of ear whacks, gunky, that you'll need to get out of your head when Atom jumps in. But right now 4 meters all on the side of Shogun, and just like that he will whittle him down and make it 2, as that is going to be your boy Shogun progressing through to the next round, and more importantly the Injustice Legendary League. So really good play from him there, and right now it's all about him taking on the winner of the next game, which is going to be YOLO God and FTG AFC. So we're going to cross to that, get that one ready, and we'll be back with you all in just a bit.
Me.
Coming through, bro.
Injustice 2, the Legendary Edition.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the next round, and this is oh so crucial as the winner is going to go on to face the loser, essentially, of the previous round. So, at the moment, let's take a look at our competitors, and in the first one, we've got YOLO Godlord, aka Zaza, who's going to be represented with the Green Lantern, and also probably one of my favorite characters of all time is Aquaman. You guys know how newbie I am with that character, but either way, the Zambian hero going to be playing against the South African hero in FTGFC. It is none other than Robin, Black Adam, and Catwoman for the South African player. So we're currently just waiting for, I believe, our Zambian player to join the lobby. As you can take a look right there. We're just currently in the King of the Hill. As let me take you through once again what you guys can expect from the rest of the tournament. So it looks like they're all in at the moment, by the way, but we've got two more qualifiers and then the final qualifier on the 29th of September. That's going to go, of course, to the Legendary League, where we're going to get the players competing against each other with best of five. So the matches won't be as short as they're right now. These are going to be quite grueling, and it looks like our players are ready, by the way. So the Legendary League, you can look forward to that. Then the top 4 players from the Legendary League will go to the grand finale, where we'll get some more Injustice action live on your screens, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we love to see. But without further ado, how about we see exactly what these two players have to offer. And it looks like AFC is going to be on our left-hand side, and we're going to have Puizus on our right-hand side. So without further ado, let me get that ready and set, as I want to find out your predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to be walking away with this one? Will it be another South African, or will it be the Zambian? We're going to have to wait and see, as on our right-hand side, we get ready for YOLO. We get ready for a big match, ladies and gentlemen. This decides your lifeline on the tournament. And right now, both of these players want to stay as long as they can. And let's double check, make sure we can push to live gameplay. And it is going to be the Green Lantern taking on Catwoman. And for right now,
it doesn't leave my hand.
I don't know how to call this one. For right now, I kind of like the Green Lantern skin. So on our right hand side, it is Puizus Crust, aka YOLO Godlord, as he's going to be able to open up. But coming right back is AFC. Will connect with the overhead, and then launches into that back 3. So launches that cross map, and so far looking dangerous, especially with the load. It seems like Zaza's managed to duck out a couple of those highs, and keeping himself relatively calm on the defensive side of things as he finally lands his first combo. That will be 6 hits to top it off, but drops it halfway through as he doesn't keep the juggle up. Unfortunate there for him, but right now, looking to turn this fight around slowly but surely as he puts Baby in the corner, and that's none other than AFC. Not looking as good, but we'll be going for that meterborne cross map, and finally whittling him down to 1 bar. So just like that, both bars get measured up, and essentially the game gets pulled back, as it is going to be AFC whipping his way across. And now, the stalemate, as both these players try to find their way in. Will come up with a combo kick up into the juggle, and that's the one he struggled with a little bit earlier. But will come in with a gap close and whips that into yet another big one. But currently the meat is in favor of women, which is AFC, as we'll get called from your boy Zaza. On the right hand side, that is YOLO. But right now, we'll duck down as he shows a little bit of disrespect to his opposite number. There we go.
Green Lantern wins.
The plays, and now we look over to AFC. I did. By the way, do apologize for that. But either way, we go back to character selection. Currently 1-0 in favor of your boy YOLO.
Catwoman, Green Lantern.
Slap and a tickle. It looks like we're going.
Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
And if anything, a little bit of change in location as we move to the Joker's playground. But for right now, let's see if they bring out the toys or if they bring out the disaster.
Which side are you on?
gentlemen, I'd like to thank you once again for tuning in. It is a big game and it is a big opportunity for all of these players. And make sure that if you want to be a part of the action, you register right now for week number 2. As the combo starts to get opened, as neither one of these players connect early on, it is going to be AFC. And it looks like we've got a bit of a swap on screen at the moment. So I'm going to just take that off as... looks like on our right hand side we've got AFC this time around, so don't let the scores fool you rather, as they like to keep me on my toes here on this right hand side as a big combo gets landed there. Some solid connection. We'll be able to come up with the grab, knocks him down, and oh, it's such a tightly contested match between these two. So at the moment it's AFC on the right, represented by Catwoman. And let me just bring that change to you so you guys can see the representation there. As there we go, back 3. And will, however, drop that. But now AFC is on the back foot as he will be able to connect with the overhead and does get the meter burn cross to put him down and knock him onto the back foot. At the moment, clashes available for both of these players, but just trying to use that distance to keep up the damage. As there we go, the clash will finally get brought out here from ACF.
Saving the best for last.
And a whip it good. As now ACF fighting for his life in the tournament. The grab will come down as the knockdown juggle. And there we go. Some big plays do get made from a distance here as he will connect with the low. And ooh, a little bit of disrespect there being shown from Zaza as the wall does get brought up. And just like that, blocking at every single possible opportunity as the clash will finally get brought out here from your boy Killjoy. Nobody puts baby in a corner, but when you're on that kind of critical health, at this point Zaza's just playing games with you. As you try to connect with those mids, unfortunately, he's going to block out each and every single one of those shots. And boom, bada bing, you are out of the tournament. Good luck to you in the next round, AFC's. But for now, I do apologize. The score is incorrect on your screen. That should be on your left. And he has been removed. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for right now. And we're going to cross over to the next game in just a second. But I will have an announcement for all of you with regards to the Zambians that go in head to head. We'll have to just wait for a second and we'll be back in just a bit.
Me.
Coming through, bro.
Injustice 2, the Legendary Edition.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And just some news coming up for you guys. It looks like the Zambian duo will not, unfortunately, it looks like Zaza's not going to be able to make it into the next round. But that means that your boy, Killjoy, will continue to go through to the winner's bracket, or should I say the grand finale. But this time it means that he'll need to beat Lai essentially twice in a row. He didn't even manage to come off with one round a bit earlier, so that is going to be a difficult challenge. So once again, we go over to Shao Kahn, the man that has not played with that Black Manta just yet. He looked very solid with that Superman as well as Supergirl. And we're going to see Killjoy represented with the Scarecrow, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman potentially. Last time he didn't bring that out, but we'll have to wait to see exactly what's going to happen. So, without further ado, I'm going to let them know that they can leave AFK and get ready for the action. I want to find out, ladies and gentlemen, your predictions in the chat. For right now, I'm going to throw one more time to that good old Injustice character selection screen as we get ready for the two players to go head to head. Alright, so that's where we go. We're going to character selection. It's time for Lai to take on Brandon. Brandon has not lost a game in this entire tournament, essentially undefeated, and proving why he is the best Injustice 2 player in Sub-Saharan Africa. Will he be able to maintain that title throughout the tournament? It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, sitting at home to see if you've got what it takes to fight against these two players. But for right now,
Scarecrow.
we're going to have to wait and hold on tight. As on our left-hand side, it's going to be your boy, Shao Kahn, taking on,
Fighters approaching Red
you guessed
Sun
it,
Prison.
none other than Killjoy. Let me know who you think is going to win in the chat, and we can kick this one off. It is going to be an epic one. As both these players go head to head, it looks like we're finally going to see that Scarecrow get pulled out. And right now, Shao Kahn's going to be able to rush him forward, puts him back down into the corner as the low's not going to be able to connect here from Killjoy, who once again finds himself getting juggled up. As once again, the trait will get whipped out there from Shao Kahn, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it might as well just be a massacre, because your boy Lai, or Shao Kahn, coming up so strong. Yeah, sometimes I rhyme, sometimes players are able to turn things around. So let's see if Killjoy is going to be able to do exactly that. At the moment, we'll TP across map, and that one gets predicted out as, once again, pulled straight into Shao Kahn's combo. As once again, just trying to maintain their distance between one another. Unfortunately, that low's not going to be able to connect as a meter burn essentially gets put to waste here from Killjoy. As it's basically become a spectator show for Shao Kahn at the moment. We saw a little bit of a dabble between the two players a little bit early on, and to be honest, a little bit more work being done by Killjoy in this last half of the match, as he does use that TP. But wow, that reaction time from Brandon throws him straight up into the air and whittles him down, as finally the clash will get used here from your boy Killjoy.
Bad idea to tick me off.
You know what, it is a bad idea to tick Shao Kahn off, and at the moment showing exactly why he is one of the best, or the best potentially, in South Africa, as the overheads, the lows not connecting from Killjoy, as eventually will be able to get himself a little bit of damage down as he tries to find his way in the uppercut. Not going to be able to connect there from Killjoy, as he's still trying to burn him down, as the trait will get whipped out and well blocked out here from Killjoy. So slowly but surely seeming to get a read, and finally gets himself a meter burn launch from a low and whittles him down to around about 1 bar of health, whereas Killjoy currently looking very, very, very much on the back foot, as he's whittled down to around about 350 health, as the combo will come in and bing, bada, boom, knocked down to the floor. And get out of my face, son, as Shao Kahn steps it up and picks himself up one more round. Now one step closer, it looks like they will go to characters to select, so I need to keep in mind that that potentially means that they're going to swap sides. So we go to character select, and we wait to see what's going to happen. Will there be a change here?
Superman.
So Shokan moves to the right-hand side. No, it's actually they're going to maintain their posture. As Killjoy will stay on our right-hand side. But for right now, it has to be said, Shokan looking like a force unto his own. You know what? I'm so sad that he missed that international trip. It would have been great for him. But right now, we wait for Killjoy to make his character selection. Looks like he ain't scared. He's bringing up the Scarecrow. And at the moment, it's the opportunity for Shokan to shut this one down in the finale. Both of these players will make their way through to the league. Of course, Zaza in the previous round forfeited to his opposition, or at least to his teammate in Killjoy, which means that Killjoy as well as Shokan will go all the way through and essentially find themselves in the money trail, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, it's up to Killjoy to try prove everybody wrong. And right now, doing so well with the 19-hit combo and essentially whittling down half of Shokan's health in just a couple of big shots. So for right now, the Intactable will get called into play. That's going to be able to connect. The overhead does get blocked out here. Killjoy looking like an absolute beast as he shuts him down. But it looks like that meter burn into freeze will keep him in a corner. And once again, this is the back foot that Killjoy struggles so hard in every single time. Whips out the shots in mid-air. We'll be able to come up with a meter burn pullback. And there we go into a mid-low and finishes that one off. So first time Shokan on the back foot as the teleport will get caught into play. Oh, a nice bit of tech there being shown from both of these players as they both use that grab at the same time. Now trying to find his way in, and there we go. We'll connect with the grab and pulls him down. And brings it back to one apiece. And at the moment, it's a little bit of advantage in favor of Killjoy as he has a little bit more meter to work with. But position-wise, he's in the corner and taking a bunch of damage from his opposite number. And finally, as expected, the clash will get called out. Ooh, strong man to cry. I don't think so. That one's going to go in favor of the Scarecrow. Killjoy, your man. Win. Just stay in this match, stay in it, and try get that #1 placement as the back three will get called into play mid-hair, and going to be using a great interaction there with the map to be able to go in the back as the low will get called in, and just like that, get out of my face, son. Sharpen shows why I am #1 in South Africa. I'm #1 also in Sub-Saharan Africa. So amazing plays there being shown from your boy Shokan. As there we go, the man from South Africa coming out with the W, and absolutely just fantastic play throughout. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say a big up to each and every one of you who tuned in on stream. This was our first live stream of the qualifiers. We're going to keep building from here, ladies. This is week #1, and the 2 qualifiers going through is going to be none other than Killjoy and your boy Shokan. We'll go into next week. You'll catch me here on Sunday on the 16th of September. But guess what? If you want to be a part of the action, head over to acgl.co.za, and from there you're going to be able to find the Injustice 2 Legendary Series, Qualifier #2, kicking off on the 15th of September. Ladies and gentlemen, if I don't see you there, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. Make sure you're there for the next one. I'll catch you then. Cheers.
Impress me.